Hello, we have another exciting lesson for you today. This is the G form of the CAGED system. So that means we are halfway through. We've been following along. First we had the C, then the A, now the G. And so I just want to show you, now that we have three, we can show how they are kind of linking together also. So check this out. Okay, your C chord, your C form of A, and now we're going to take the G and we're going to slide it up to the 8th fret and make the C. So see how the A form is these three fingers here? And then you slide it up, cover the same notes, but now you just throw your pinky there on the E string and your third finger on the A string. So again, C, 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 but of course it's the C form, the A form, and the G form. So that's the form right there. There's a scale, major scale that goes around it. Pattern is 4th finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, 1st finger, 3rd finger. Then again, we're going to slide actually out of our 1 finger to 1 fret pattern and go up here and then play with our 2nd finger. So let's try that again. Okay. Now this form you can actually get 2 octaves. So let's do the 2nd octave, right? So it's going to be 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. So that's your 2nd octave of the major scale using the G form. So you can see you're covering a lot of ground in this G. You've got that plus these 3 here. So the way I kind of look at it is that I first do these strings. There's going to be your D, G, B. And then I put on these to round them up. Because a lot of times you don't really need, when you're playing, you might not need these this much, especially if you're playing lead. So let's go through what's probably most people have learned is the pentatonic scale that comes out of this form. You probably didn't know you were using the G form, but this is it. So that's 4, then 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. And that's it's a great. And there you have it. That's your pentatonic scale, your major pentatonic scale, and you can turn that into a little more country. So by rolling the 2nd, minor 3rd, major 3rd. So you can just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 there. And that'll give you some country riffs. Oh, I've got a surprise for you, so stick around. Once we're done with a few more of these forms, I'm going to show you a little trick that I love. It's really adds a lot to your soloing and guitar playing. You can use it for rhythm, actually. Okay, so minor. Now, if we use minor, okay, this was the major 3rd here, right? We're just going to move that down 1 finger. Right, so that's 1, 2, minor 3rd, the 4. 5's in the same place, the minor 6 instead of this, and minor 7, and so now we're not sliding, we don't have to slide over 1 fret, right? And the 2nd octave, you do slide up. 1, so it's 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. Where was I? Phrygian mode, flat 2. But so that's the 2 octaves. Sometimes I throw in the major 6, which is the Dorian mode. But the chart's right anyway. Okay, well, and then of course we have the blues scale. So that's going to be your minor third. 1. You heard the song Spoonful. Sorry about that little traffic going by, but Eric Clapton. So the blues, of course, your 1, your minor third, put the major third in there if you want, the 5th, the 7th, and the octave. So you can also slide your 1st and 3rd finger over. You don't have to play with your pinky. It's easier to stay in the form, but when you're just kind of stay there. Okay, so I did say I had a little treat for you. It's something very simple that comes out of this, and that is what I call the train whistle riff. And what you're going to do, kind of keep your pinky on these 2 here, the B and the E string. So we're still in this, we're still in the G pentatonic, if you will, major pentatonic. And then what we're going to do is take our other fingers. That's kind of hard on a acoustic guitar, but if you have electric guitar, the strings are a little bit lighter. And you pluck all 3 together, and then you're going to bend with your 3rd finger and 2nd finger supporting it. And that's your kind of country train whistle riff. So that is kind of the opposite of the blues. Now, one of the great things is you can use that same form, and we're going to get into this actually in our next lesson on the E form, but the relative to the G minor, or C minor in this case, is C major, excuse me, the relative to C major is A minor, and that's going to use the same form. So there's another tip for you. What have we covered? We've covered pretty much, I think, everything you need to know about the G form. You're starting to see how it's linking. So now you can cover the whole. Now, if you're in the key of C, you see how you can start linking them. So there you have it. We're working our way through. We got 2 more chords to go, the E and the D. Come back, check it out. We'll be doing that probably next week. And I'll have a few more riffs for you. And then once we have that down, you'll see how the whole neck fits together, no matter what key you're in, whether you're in the blues, whether you're in pentatonic. The Allman Brothers, they would... Dickie Betts. So, anyway, We hope to see you come back. Remember, subscribe so you can get notified of new lessons. Like us, so that'll be help keep us on the air, as it were. And did I mention? Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have a course. It's called the 14-Day Guitar Player. There's a link probably below. So you can check it out, see if it's for you. It's helped more than 15,000 guitar players to date. It seems to work for quite a few people. It might work for you too, so check it out. Anyway, we hope to see you soon, and in the meantime, keep on picking.